Lands on this pad, and as he's falling, a battle is breaking out on the main stage. So hopefully the audience's attention is drawn in that direction, because as soon as he falls on the pad, Barking Fox will then roll off it and duck into this tunnel right here, the entrance which you can't really see because it's masked by this lovely greenery. The tunnel leads in and around into the side of the mountain, and once he gets in there, the actor playing Barking Fox and the stage right stage manager, using a series of ropes and pulleys, can then haul the entire contraption back into the mountain, which is good because this space is used by other actors for both combat and performance later in the show. Now, I talked about doing everything by the book and safely with this stunt. This stunt is what's known as a blind fall. What that means is, while there is a target on the pad, while I'll be keeping my eyes on that target for as long as I can on the way down, if I do everything correctly, physics at a certain point are going to flip me onto my back, which is good because that's how I want to land on the pad, but it means I won't be able to see the target the entire way down, hence blind fall. Now, I talked about doing everything correctly. The first thing I have to do correctly is actually the most difficult, and that is from here to simply relax my body, lean into the stunt, and embrace the fact that I'm falling through the air. What my body wants to do right here is get real tense and scared and fall straight down like a rock. But if I were to do that, odds are I'm not going to hit the pad, or I'm going to hit it in a dangerous way and do some damage to myself. So what I really need to do is just relax, lean forward, and embrace gravity. I'm not going to push off with my feet, or jump, or do anything nuts. I'm just going to let the fall take me and fall through the air. On the way down, though, there are a few things I can do to make sure I'm hitting the target accurately. One of these is a technique that we call frogging our legs. What that means is, while falling through the air, I'm going to tuck my knees up into my chest as much as I can. And I'm doing that in an effort to make myself a little bit shorter. The pad is 7 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2.5 feet thick. So, by frogging my legs, I give myself just that much more room to play with. I stand about 5 feet 10 inches. So, frogging my legs, another thing I'm going to do on the way down is let out as loud a yell as I can manage, because I need to empty my lungs of all the air that I can. If I were to hit the pad with lungs full of air, I run the serious risk of bursting or collapsing a lung. And also, on an acting note, from up here, it's terrifying. I want to try to get that terror out there, let everybody in the house taste it. Hopefully it'll make the whole experience better. Lastly, before I fall, I need to yell, "Falling!" the same way that Stephen had to yell "firing" before he discharged his gun. It's a safety precaution, lets everybody know that I'm doing it deliberately and not to come running. So, here we go. Hips square to the target, eyes on the pad, body as loose as I can get it. Falling!
Did that hurt?
The death noises are optional, but I think it adds something.